Hi guys, it's Haven here. This is part 2 of my infusion pour. I did take a moment and looked up to see if I was doing it right, and I am. So I'm doing a little extra with even doing it right. So yeah, I've got part 2. Yes, let's see here. So, but I did start kind of blowing it around a little bit because I didn't like that my paint wasn't spreading out, and I didn't like it just sitting in one spot. And I don't feel that I have exactly enough paint on here. And start blowing it around, like I said in part 1, kind of turning into a Dutch pour. So I'm gonna play with it a little bit here. So this is gonna be titled My Attempt at a infusion pour, because it's gone just a little different, but it's still going and we're going to go with it. Sorry. Now I know the infusion is to put the paint underneath your paint underneath the base, because it helps it do the lacing. I am definitely noticing the lacing part in it, and that is pretty. But I'm noticing with what I've got going on with my paint, the lacing is happening more as I'm blowing it around. And I've gone and turned it around, so that was actually my smaller infusion spot of the paint. Oh, and I apologize for the lack of focus on the first part. I did not realize that. I've been playing with focus and I missed that, but yeah. Sorry about that. Give it a stretch here real quick, or a tilt. Where you would like to freeze it. And this is color stretch because I am wanting to stretch the picture out. Versus when you first start and you want to move everything around on it. It's like taking up forever to stretch. Okay. So I think definitely not quite enough paint to stretch it. My base coat should have been a little bit thicker. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to add another infused spot. And this is going to get too deep, and then or too thick, and I'll probably have crack. This is, as you can all tell, my first attempt. I'm going to put just a little bit more, I think, in here. Some more of the blue. And it does help if your white's a little bit deeper there, but I don't want to make it too deep. Like I said, if I get too much thick paint on here, you end up with a cracked painting, which is no fun. And I have one that decided to crack on me. I was very happy with it and everything, and had a few deep spots of paint, and it cracked. Excuse the arm. it's gonna roll over just a little bit, but I really want to stretch it out. It's almost looking like a funky little face going on there. You can already start to see some kind of lacing in the pink there. So I may not have just been patient. Like I said, this is my first try. So I can say I am still playing with the idea. Definitely. I'm going to spread that out a little bit around because it's going to not slide off like, or stretch out like I'm wanting it to. So, I'm also trying not to lose the darker blue shade in there either. I know if I leave those thicker spots, they're gonna little man is playing Legos. That is the lovely sounds in the background. And just look how thick that paint is. Okay. This might end up turning into a per 3 or a do-over. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. The paint is gonna be way too thick. So guess what we're gonna do? You will do another attempt at this later. I had a piece of saran wrap over this after I put the base down because I had a little bit of a got all set up ready. Paint didn't happen, so I got kind of smart and I put a piece of saran wrap over the white. We're doing a squish or a smash, however you want to call it, a reverse dab. Yep, there's air bubbles. I've got way too much paint on this to let it dry, so I'm gonna have to do something with it. So got that, and I'm gonna go ahead and make this a part 3 in this fun excitement. At least I know the colors that are on here won't go completely mud because it is a purple, a blue, and a pink, and those pretty much end up being a purple. So I will be back with you for part 3. Stay tuned. Thank you. Bye.